Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is John, the Bumbling Golfer here. 2025, what's in the bag? We're just going to get this thing going right now. First of all, before I do that, shout out to Justin Reines and the Scramble House of Golf. Thank you for building such an amazing facility for me to get better, for all the community to get better. Shout out to VA Composites, Tyler Cleland for the help with these VA composite shafts. Big huge shout out to Joel Moody for making some of the best iron heads that I've ever hit in my life. So getting right into it. So Tour Edge, Tour Exotics, C723 driver. This is set up standard, everything's standard, 9 degree. This has a hazardous shaft. I think I had this in a video last year, just super dialed. It's like just a fairway finder. It just works all the time. Do yourself a favor, go out and check out Tour Exotics. They have some amazing products. Adjustability, everything you need. Some people think of it as like an old man's club until you hit it and you're like, okay, I can actually do this. Moving on, because I have this club is why I bought that other Tour Exotics driver. So this is my 4-wood, 16.5 degree XCG6. This is a 4-wood. It just works. It hits the ball really well. It feels great. I don't really ever have to worry about it going somewhere it shouldn't be going. And yeah, so that's been very helpful. Really, really good. Moving on to the final wood in my bag, metal wood, we'll say. This is a fine. Oh, by the way, that Tour Exotics one I found on Facebook Marketplace or somewhere for like 35 bucks, and I love it. Get into my 7-wood, King Cobra 7-wood, F-Speed. This is an old Hyper Steel. Just ball goes straight up in the air, lands super soft, about 195-ish. Depending on the conditions, if I have a shot, like a 200-yard shot into a green, that's what I'll use. I could hit my 4-iron, but my 4-iron's more penetrating, rolls out a lot more. Now we're going to get into the really fun part. Factor Golf. Shout out to Joel Moody and Factor Golf for these amazing strike irons. They're just amazing, and I'll put a picture of them on the screen as well. These are fitted. I got fit with the Regine, VA Composites Regine shafts. These have changed my ball spin. They've changed my ball flight. Shout out to Kevin Harrell at Club Champion for helping me out, getting me fit to the right shaft. Just amazing. I think it's Marlton, New Jersey. Kevin's the ultimate professional, knows his stuff inside and out, just really a solid dude. And it's been a lot of fun working with him, understanding launch angles, shafts, all that other kind of stuff. My spin rate has gone up about 2,000 RPMs on certain clubs. So I can now, well, maybe not 2,000, maybe 700 to 1,200 on some of my longer clubs. So I can actually hit a 5-iron into a green and hold it, which I've never been able to do before. So that's a big piece of my game improvement that I have for 2025 going in. Again, Factor Golf iron heads. They have two, I believe as of right now, they have two models. They have the flagship, which is the original, and the strike, which is the second model. I got the second model. They look intimidating, but don't be intimidated. They're like a player's iron. And what that means is they're built essentially for a 5 to a 20 handicap. It's really important to understand equipment, and as you try to get better, like what you want to do. My goal, to get to a 5 handicap, a 5.9. That would be perfect. So I have a 4-through pitching wedge in the Factor irons. I just can't say enough good things about these Factor irons. And by the way, Joel Moody, just one dude. He's out in Solana Beach, California, doing his thing. He has other big things coming up, and there will be more podcasts coming along down the road. But anyway, for the What's in the Bag 2025, this is what we have going on right now. We have the Factor irons. I'm really excited to get outside with these. Moving on to the wedges. This wedge here is the only club in my bag other than my putter that's not fitted with a VA composite shaft. The reason that is shout out to Shane Worley, my dude Shane, Shank Worley as I call him. This is a 50-degree Equalizer 2. This is a club that I had a huge gap in my bag, and he and I were playing one day, and I'm like, hey man, I really think I need to go buy a 50-degree. Next time I saw him, he had it. So anyway, shout out to Shane. This club is very dialed. It's a little bit longer. The grip's a little bigger. So yeah, it fits. I think it's about like a 110-yard club, which is good. Maybe 100, maybe 105. Moving on to the next one here, again, this is a Ragine shaft in my wedges. This is a 52 degree, tailor-made. I don't even know. I don't pay attention to like models. This is a mill grind SB09. Doesn't mean anything to me. The only thing that matters to me is how the ball flight is, how the spin is, and whether I can hit it or not. This turned out to be an amazing club. I actually had a very similar club to this, but the face was all jacked up. I couldn't get spin rates and all that. So what I did is I had a gift certificate to a local, actually to Golf PGA Superstore. I went out and I got this club, had it fit with the Ragine shaft. Spin rates are great. I could actually stop the ball depending on how I hit it. I could spin it back. That's been excellent for me as well. Again, none of these have been hit outside. I just want to, full disclosure, I'm hitting it here at the Scramble House, making sure my spin rates are good, optimizing myself so when I can go outside, I'm optimized. One of my favorite clubs in the bag right here. 56 degree, tailor-made MG3. So this is a mill grind 3. This is one where I came here one day to Scramble House and I liked it. It was here and I asked Justin, I said, hey, how much? He goes, this much. And I said, okay, good deal. Just had this fit with the Ragine shaft as well. Spin rates off the chart. I've hit like 12,000 RPMs on this, which is probably too much, but that's when I really go after it. When I say I go after it, it's not very fast. So again, Ragine in everything except for my putter and my woods, obviously, but I may go get a VA composite shaft for my driver at some point. But I think I really just need to get faster to get some more ball speed. But anyway, that's the irons. So that's the driver. That is the fairway woods or metals, whatever you call them. The irons, right? Wedges. Now let's get into the putter. Those of you who have been following me at all have noticed that you see me on the putting green a lot more. I'm putting a lot more videos out about me putting. I have to fall in love with it. If I don't fall in love with putting, I'm done. It just doesn't, it's not going to work, right? So in order for me to get to a 7.8, so I went from a 13.4 in the beginning of 2024 to a 7.8 handicap. I hit my goal. I actually hit my stretch goal. My goal for this year is to get to a 5.9 or less. I want to be a 5 handicap. This putter here, this was given to me, which is perfect, right? Because I probably wouldn't spend that much money on a putter. But what I am seeing is that these putters are just, they're great. I don't understand. They're like zero torque. But the big thing for me is that it's center shafted. It makes a big difference to me. So I'm starting to roll this a little bit better. I do have another putter that I use that is a Seymour putter. It's an old model. But again, that's, sometimes you got to tinker a little bit here and there. Finally, I want to give a shout out to Cobalt Golf, Cobalt rangefinders. I found them at the Philadelphia Golf Show last year. I had a lot of conversations with them. I decided this year to bite the bullet and buy a good rangefinder. So what I did is I bought it, good to go. Can't wait to get out there and use it. The other shout out I want to do is to Seed Golf. So my golf balls, Seed Golf. I hit the Seed 02. And when I hit the Seed 02, I get amazing results with it. This year we're going to do some testing. Maybe I move to a different ball to get more ball speed. But anyway, that's the 2025 what's in the bag. If you have any questions, shout out to Factor Golf. Also, I want to give a shout out to Tim Wilson at Willie's Wagyu for the support. And can't wait to get some steaks. Can't wait to come out and see you. But any questions at all, feel free to hit me up. Social media, at The Bumbling Golfer, all social media. Other than X, I don't have that. But any questions at all, let me know. If you want to play some golf, let me know, and we'll get at it. But 2025, what's in the bag? Again, shout out Scramble House. I rock the Scramble House bag no matter where I go. Scramble House with golf hat. That's what I do. If I'm not wearing this hat, I'm wearing a Phillies hat. Or a Willie's Wagyu hat. But yeah, big things in 2025. It's going to be exciting. I have some trips planned. I have a little bit of travel I'm going to be doing. I'm trying to get a group together to go actually create some content for some of the local courses around here that are willing to have us out there and video and do different things. So more to come in 2025. But thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks, everyone.